Last time on Dungeons and Drominers, we met 5 voidminers employed by the worshipful company of Stillfleeters. First, Peanut, the mongrel banshee, a bear-sized alien with a guinea pig face who works as a super scientist/mechanic who can open portals known as Stiffworks. Peanut moonlights as a popular influencer who takes the form of a Gelasti, a salamander person. Second, Private Taps, the Hrain Stillrider, an extra-dimensional collection of 3-meter-tall elephant legs with a bowling ball atop them, who wears a powerful mechanical exosuit full of weaponry. Third and fourth, Geshravidal and Karanis, the conscript tremulants, humans from Terra who were kidnapped by the Co and forced to learn the Hell Science, the fearsome art of warping reality with one's thoughts. Finally, Tariq Shadams, the Fleeter Factor, a human from the Co's base on the mysterious stone space station Spindle, who works as a boss in the field. These 5 voidminers met with their boss, Thonan Macenter, who sent them on a job to the planet Darasan with a mysterious coffin-sized ballot box in tow, full of absentee ballots from Spindle that might turn an election in the Darasane kingdom of Althene in favor of the Co's preferred candidate, Tariq. The voidminers made it through a crashed starship and fields of Greshtweek to Althene, where they encountered 2 opposing protests. Welcome back to Dungeons and Drominers. Last time, we started the campaign. Now, we're going to keep playing. This was the recap.
Yeah!
If you haven't listened to the first episode, why are you listening to the second episode?
That's weird.
If you listen to podcasts that are narrative in random order, I want to know why.
Go back.
Nick, is that what you needed?
That's exactly right. I do like a choose your own
Nailed
adventure
it.
style. That would actually be kind of fun.
I think it was a little standoffish
Go
to
to
the audience.
episode 3.
It's like, remember
It was a little shaming, a little kink
remember when
shaming.
translated manga first came to the U.S. and they had the thing at the thing that was like, stop, this is the back of the book.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Like, you can't force me.
Like, stop, dum-dum.
Man, this conflict is resolving real quick.
Damn.
This conflict is resolving in reverse. It's getting worse.
It's all Slaughterhouse 5.
Why are there pinups at the start of the book?
Prison school?
So, you've encountered 2 crowds in the beautiful, beautiful city of Althene in the haunting province of Darasan. And the 2 crowds are outside the lower parliament building that's just been built. One is chanting, "Stop the count! Stop the count!" Can we actually do it together?
Stop
the count! Stop the count!
And the other one is chanting, "Count
Count
every
the
vote!
Count every vote! Count every vote!
Wait, so does it like blend together like stop the count every vote, stop the
The count every vote!
right?
Stop the count every vote!
Amazing. We
That's exactly what you're hearing.
Phase shifting our
produced
protest.
this protest.
Only count every other vote.
But there is
That's
sort of
one
a...
person inside with one sign.
one might call it a Brooks Brothers riot, chanting "Count every vote."
Mm-hmm.
These are the ones who are there. They're fleeters. They're humans from Spindle. They are wearing very clearly business clothing. They have the tattoos and the fashion sense of upper class business types from Spindle, and the others just look like people who live here in this town.
What do people who live in this town look like?
So it's interesting because they're every provincial kind of human looks like a person, but living on provinces for thousands of years. Particularly alien provinces where the biology is very different, where there's different kinds of flora and fauna, have produced sort of like minor differences. So some humans who live on provinces are photosynthetic and, they might be a little green or a little red or, color like that. So I think you do sort of see, you can see red blood under every human skin, but it's like extra red under their skin, right? It's like, ooh, they got like blood. But it's because they've, their diet's all red shit, and
Blood, sure, yeah.
as all the things here are red rather than green, as one might experience on Terra. That's sort of part of that. I think also the fashion varies from province to province. It also varies from social class to social class. We're in a city, so you're seeing, more middle and upper class people. Some working class people, though a lot of working class people here on Darasan live farther out and work on the farms, on the Gresht farms.
Does anybody seem to be dressed in a way that would make me think they are fans of Peanut?
That's a good question. Let me roll for that.
Should I tell you what I can shift into?
Please, yes.
Can shift? Gelasti.
Oh.
So, yes.
Well, you can do that.
Didn't give me any rules.
Damn.
No rules! Mold your skin and
Okay.
completely alter your appearance.
And so
Skinfluencer.
Peanut's holy shit. Peanut's Skinfluencer form
It's
is
Gelasti.
of some like a fashionable Gelasti.
She's dewy, she's gorgeous.
Oh, she's so
Oh.
dewy.
Just glowing.
And Gelasti are, roughly like 4.5 feet tall, salamander people. They are native to Darasan. They're the only animal life. They're the only sapient life native to Darasan. They're also the only animal life native to Darasan. They are, sort of like various like colorful shades of, blues, greens, lizard type colors. And they have a very big frill around their neck of fanciful and fractal looking sexual organs, which are always out. They generally will wear like, some clothing below. They like don't really need to because it's all up here. It's all out here on the neck area. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, there's a bunch in the crowd because they just live here. And
they're from here.
And they are from here, yes. There are plenty of Gelasti who live on other worlds, who live on Spindle. A lot of Gelasti work for the Co. They're one of the more common non-human and Wythe species. If you're on Spindle, most of the people you see will be humans of various kinds, mostly fleeters who were born on Spindle, as well as Wythes who are Weta people or cockroach people, or they're big bugs. They're big. Yeah. They're very tall, like 2 meter tall, like Hulk Hogan sized bugs.
Early 80s Hulk Hogan, not current day.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or like Macho Man Randy Savage size bugs.
Hell yeah, brother.
Who speak in Rasp mainly, which is a language that involves both pheromones and like clicking sounds made through the legs and arms and other organs. So they can speak, but they're not necessarily speaking from their mouths usually. And there is a Wythe here. There is a Wythe here who is in charge of this Brooks Brothers riot, leading the count every vote chant. He sort of hears the sound of this big thing wheeling up behind the crowd and turns around, hands his sign to one of the fleeters next to him, and walks up to all of you and very excitedly says, "Oh, thank God you're here. You're here. We need to get you in that building. This is the ballot box, right?"
Yeah.
All right, we got to get you in that building, but there's this big crowd, and I don't think they're going to let you in the building because they're yelling, "Stop the count." You hear this? You hear this shit?
Why are they yelling "Stop the count"?
Well, these are your people. Shouldn't you talk to them?
My bug. We just have to talk to them. This is what democracy is about. It's about talking and large boxes full of tiny pieces of paper.
Well, you have both.
I was just about to start chopping ankles.
I mean, that's like a backup to a backup. I don't think we're there yet. Maybe we could take a vote. Who wants to chop ankles? Okay, so we're gonna keep we're gonna keep talking. Why are they protesting? This is a democratic process. We're just wrapping it up. We have the box. It'll be done shortly.
One might say that protest is inherently democratic.
Sure. Just asking why, if anyone. Remind me of your name. I know we're.
Yes, my name is Heavy Wine Boofer. I work with you in the Co. I don't know. I think we met
Heavy,
briefly.
Right.
Yes.
Last week when I was first. Yeah.
When you
okay,
first
right,
came here,
yeah.
and we passed
First
earlier
came
today.
back, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, and
Great,
then I saw you
great.
running back to the Stiffworks to head to the to Spindle because we remembered there weren't absentee votes when the exit polls started coming out.
You're saying it like no.
Anyway.
No, that's
So what they seem to think is that these absentee ballots shouldn't be counted because they already finished counting all the votes. But there's clearly absentee ballots.
there's hundreds of Darasan families on Spindle. Do we not want their votes counted?
We want their votes. Count every vote. Count, yeah.
We can try another chant. Okay, let's get inside. Can we get inside?
Yeah, how do we get through this crowd? They're angry.
A team?
Oh my god.
Well, that's a very interesting.
I'm gonna start walking.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Can I just do any fucking vibe check on any of this?
Roll Will.
At all. Will. I
Yeah.
like Will. I'm
Will
good
to
at
perceive
Will.
the world.
That's a 10. Is that one?
Really good at it.
It'll be a 9.
Ooh. I am determined to not
I have to
check
reroll.
any vibes. I'm just gonna do it until.
So you got a 9.
I got a 9.
Great.
Yeah.
With a 9, you intuit the crowd blocking the Parliament building.
Yeah.
You know, they're the locals. They ran this election.
Right.
They're like a lot of them seem to be the people who were like maybe working the polls in various parts of the city.
Sure.
And you know, the vibe is they definitely think they're right.
Yeah. I think what I'm trying to figure out is, do I care?
You only you can tell me
That's the
that.
thing that's actually really challenging, is because I don't know that I care about these people or this. I would just like to get my money.
They're very angry. Your first impression of them is that they are upset people.
I'm saying thank you for your service a lot. And, you know, like clasping hands, just oblivious to their reactions. Yeah.
I think every time you like get to someone, like and you're doing this to the local crowd.
Yeah, they're protesters.
I think every time you get to someone, they like confusedly shake their hand and they're like, "Who are you?"
I'm not officially in office yet, so you'll hear more. But I just start introducing myself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they whenever you say that to them, they're like, "Oh," and they like recoil from you and walk back to the crowd.
Oh no.
Are there any? Did we ever roll?
Yeah,
to
sorry,
see if there were
I
people?
rolled off the table.
Oh,
Listener,
I rolled
he
off the
did it
table a second
again.
time.
it's a 3.
It's a 3. I was gonna say there's fans of you if there's a 4 or a 5. So you don't see any.
Sorry, we're fans.
You don't see any fans. Well, and you're not in
I
Gelasti
know.
form at the
Correct.
moment, so they
Incognito.
wouldn't recognize you. How exciting! Work harder.
So do we get the sense that maybe Sharik has not potentially won the popular vote?
Yeah, real reason.
Yeah, I'd like to roll reason as well.
That's a 9 also.
Oh, dang. You're
A
just so
1.
charismatic.
I'm a big fan. Who knew? You're the Skinfluencer. I didn't put it together because you're not in the, jiggly gummy bear axolotl form. You're like a, like a
And
grizzly bear shape.
As Peanut and Sharik are sort of preoccupied with fame, what Chief Petty Officer Taps has realized is, yeah, no, he didn't win this election.
Yeah.
Like, he's some co-shill who they're putting in.
So mechanical question: since I Hrine thought speak,
Yeah.
is that always omnidirectional?
I think that no, I think it would be because
Yeah, because I don't think I can pinpoint it, so I can't like cordon off a group chat.
Yeah, I mean, I think you would do it just like a 3-spacer would do, and
Yeah,
huddle up.
I think then like in the whatever the legs equivalent of like hands akimbo is, right? Which is kind of like a stance,
Yeah, like
a wider
bow-legged,
stance.
right?
Like
Yeah.
a little bow-legged.
Little cowboy, like there's only room for one of us in this town.
I think thinking that it's being very like conspiratorial again will lean down to the group and just be like,
I don't think Sharik won the popular vote.
Wow.
Everyone's looking around so excited.
Those are some very
we all
big
looked up at
thoughts.
these legs. Well, what do we do?
I think we should ask people.
Oh, I was just gonna chop his legs.
I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
What if?
yeah, you're
What
fully here
if
for this
we
conversation.
just? Well, we,
am I hearing this?
yeah.
oh, yeah. I think what a great idea would be is we need to deliver these ballots. We've found a place to deliver them to these people. Sound good to you?
They did say
They are election officers.
and it is to the lower parliament.
So
we are
which
taking
is
the
the building.
temperature. I'm
Hey,
getting
You're doing great.
sort of
You're doing great over
some
there. Why don't
interesting
you just-
feedback from my
Do we have to actually go in the
supervisees.
building
I'm going to use the power command, which
Oh,
is
no.
the factor class power.
Ooh.
So I'm going to burn 5 grit and command Peanut to take the box inside, which does not harm you, so you can't resist because I'm not asking you to hurt yourself. I'm just asking you to do a thing that you've been told to do by the company.
Wow.
So you can stop doing it eventually, but you kind of have to start
Oh my
taking
God.
it inside.
And
You
I'll
could
give it to you
justify
all
it.
for free. Your contract is clear. Like, you're delivering it to be counted in the building.
Delivering it to be counted in the building.
Delivered it into the building.
Yeah.
If you know from having read the contract, and if you don't, I would say if you roll a reason and don't get a 1, I'm just going to say none of you got a 1. If you did what you were about to say, you would get in pretty big trouble. You could do it, but you would just get in pretty big trouble.
Yeah. No, we're just reasoning it out, but then a command happened.
Yeah, sorry. We just, there's motivation for this that's, temporal. You see the protest. We don't have a lot of time. We just need to get these legitimate votes counted legitimately in a good, reasonable time span. So these officers, justices of the peace and law here can say they've been part of a legitimate, fair election, right? That's everyone's goal. We all want the same thing, right? Legitimacy, fairness, love, trade, Greshed.
Well, I guess we're already walking, so we're going
say,
through
I'm
what
going.
happens. I'm going to stay with you.
Command works on one person or multiple people.
I'm just using it on Peanut. It works 1 round, and then Peanut can start to roll to resist. So this is like 10 seconds of movement. But who's to say what I will try to do to get this thing in the door and counted?
Exciting.
Yes.
I myself, I would love to know, Ben, how much room are we talking about? How hard is this?
I would say, you have on your side, where the Brooks Brothers riot, there are, I don't know, probably 20 to 40 people. On the other side, I would say there's 200 to 300 people. This is a crowd that is blocking the door.
That's a lot of people.
Can I just make a sort of like a perceive check to see if there is seemingly somebody on the opposite side of this Brooks Brothers types who's like in charge?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, roll well.
So that'll be a 7.
A 7, yeah. You get the sense that there is not. That this is truly like a group of people who saw some people trying to come in, and they were like, no, that's not happening.
Darn, that's not good.
Yeah, it was just like everyone here saw this happening. They like called all their friends.
I feel like we're in a trolley.
I feel like this is a perfect situation just because I can. I don't know if there's any strong motivation, but I think it'd be fun. I think I want to try and use Puppet on Peanut.
What?
I just want to see whose powers are stronger, because I feel like I need a little bit more time to think, and I feel like if I need Peanut to stay where they are. So I'm gonna Puppet. So.
Yeah, let's use Puppet. Hell science power.
So we'll have just Puppet walk into circle, so they're still technically moving.
Yeah. All
You
right.
better be right behind me.
I am. I haven't left your. I'm like
Like merry-go-round.
Yeah, and I'm just there for the
Here we
ride.
go.
I have 0 social skills.
6.
Nice. I'm legs.
Oh wait, so I burn 6 grit, and I completely control a target for a number of hours equal to my
Hours?
level.
Damn!
Hours?
Over.
Wow.
Hours.
Wow.
I would like some say.
You chose to do this for Peanut and not this guy.
This is some bullshit.
That's great. Yeah, so I think what happens in the intersection between Command and Puppet is I think Peanut is, Command is a power using reason, right? Not reason the stat, reason the, concept. Shriek has reasoned with Peanut in the way that, like, Peanut's moving. Puppet is a hell science power. This is, using the mind to alter the physics around us and change Peanut's sapience to do something that you want.
I would just like to roll a move check because that's my lowest thing. Y'all are taking the wheels, and I would like to just make sure we're going in some
Yeah,
direction.
let's see what
So,
happens.
It's not looking good.
It's at 4. And I think what's happening is, you've been commanded to walk through this crowd. You've walked through the crowd. A lot of them are trying to push you back, and they're putting their hands on this ballot box.
Love that so much.
And what specifically is your puppeting? What action are you going to try to make Peanut do first?
I think I want to try and make Peanut lift the ballot box up to try and get it away from the people.
And I think with that action and the 4 that Peanut got, I think we have the ballot box is lifted and it is pile drive!
I would like to use my nuokinesis.
Yes.
I'm gonna burn I think it's burn Ogre.
Great.
I hate everybody.
I'm helping you. I'm actually helping you. Before you pile drive it, I can telekinetically move objects. I can burn D10 grit to throw a heavy cabbage-sized or larger object. I'm not going to do damage with it. I'm just trying to keep it from pile driving into the crowd of civilians.
So you are throwing something like a nearby object
An interception.
at the ballot box to slow it down.
That works, yes.
Great.
Is there a cabbage-sized object? Is there perhaps a cabbage?
Perhaps another Gelasti.
Oh, yeah, there's cabbages here.
Yeah, then I think just out of someone's hands, the cabbage will just
And they say, my cabbage!
Oh, my cabbages!
and
Thank you.
we'll move to oppose the pile driving box in like a very anime-esque kind of Clash of Will.
Yeah, and I mean,
like one giant stone box versus a single cabbage.
this is like a 2-pound cabbage versus like several 100-pound stone box. But you've burned the grit, and I think what it
need to
does is it prevents the ballot box from like
3.
digging into the ground.
Yeah.
As is, a box thrown onto a dirt road. So yeah, I think it is now, crushed cabbage, ballot box, hits on its long end and boom, bang, 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 as it settles onto the ground.
I'm going to, like the rum Captain Morgan style, put one leg on the ballot box to keep it there.
One leg and no body.
I have to concentrate. So are we in turns now officially, or?
What's the next thing we're going to do? Because I think yes. If so, let's roll initiative.
Okay.
We are.
Yeah,
in a
why don't we-
moment-
But I think what's the crowd doing? That's really my question. Like, are they gonna fight us right now?
The crowd, with everything that's just happened in this ballot box dropping, I think they form ranks again around this box, and they're just trying to prevent it from going in. Like, this is not let's say a violent crowd. Another thing you would sort of vaguely know from reading the contract and knowing a little bit about
We
Darasan.
rolled ones on that contract read, Ben. We don't know anything about that contract.
Some of you rolled like okay on it, and this is sort of like free information. Most Gelasti are pacifists, not all of them, but most of them are pacifists. And the people of Ulthine, the city you're in, they just got out of a big war, and they were very much in a like we have to end this right away and like be at peace sort of side of it. The Co obviously they're gun runners, so they were not necessarily on that side, but the people in this city are very peacenik for early modern people. I think you would sort of know, like, this is not necessarily a crowd that is going to become a really crazy riot, at least right away.
And I think regardless, so you should base your action somewhat on this as well, is Jariq is going to use this as an opportunity to give a stump speech.
I was
Like
gonna say,
an
yeah.
ex post facto,
It's
like,
one of those moments.
thank you all for coming here. You're probably wondering why I've gathered you, like just making a lot of assumptions and just reframing this with every sentence.
Am I still walking in a circle and clocking people?
Yes.
While this is
To
happening.
be clear, so I did not use a Hell Science power. I used Command, which is a narrative power where I'm like your boss, and I just gave you an order.
Right.
You are being puppeted by a space witch, so like it is not up to me what your body is doing at
Okay.
this
It's
moment.
another good episode title.
Quick
I think-
resist, because I would like to stop.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna do a thing, but
Are
it's
you gonna
be
puppet
after
also?
You. No, it's gonna finish.
Let's get this resistance, and then let's get this
Please.
stump speech,
Sure.
and then I think we'll roll initiative for some next steps.
I would like to stop, no go. I stop!
Nice.
Whoa,
I stop!
that is a 12 on a d12.
Hell
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think for that,
So
what I'm going to give you is that you like realize what's happening to you, and your puppeting is not obviated. It's you're still in control.
Yeah.
But like, Peanut, you are now like fully aware of like, okay, my body's not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and I think with that, like, you kind of get who's doing it, and you can make eye contact and figure it out.
I'm gonna burn a few bit of grit, and I'm going to make all of the cabbages.
Oh my god.
And other gresht that is all around the ground and all over, sort of like this sort of like pavilion and everything under the feet of all of these people. I'm going to make it sort of lightly attack all of the people's ankles or hands or whatever in cadence with his speech.
Holy shit.
So that it looks like he is doing it with his speech.
All right. Great.
So it's I burn 2x grit, and the x relative to how much damage that it does, but also how many rounds it takes.
Great.
So
and a round is 10 seconds.
And so 2x is 2 times the number.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, cool. So
2 times x.
Cool. So let's say 6. We want it 60 seconds.
That's 2. Yeah. Well, yeah.
I feel like 60
but
seconds
it's 2x,
of this pain.
And x is the number of rounds.
So
yeah,
that would
that's
be
a minute.
6.
Yeah.
So 2 times 6. So we're going to burn 12 grit, and we're going to make this happen. Do I need to do any rolls?
I don't think so for that one.
No, it's literally this is the thing.
Plants, right?
Plants within 100 meters, which is a lot.
That's a lot of meters.
They just start doing whatever it is I want, and I want them specifically the ones that are close to the people that like I'm actually on the side of to start harming, and I want the other ones to start like growing little flowers all over the fleeters that are sort of around, and just sort of like really just trying to get the crowd.
Cabbages are flowers, right?
Cabbages are flowers, and we'll make them flower. I don't know that they're holding cabbages, but there are. We know that we've established there are red cabbages. Anyway, that's what's happening while that's happening.
Wonderful. Give us your stump speech. Sharik gets on the box.
I'm just a humble space constable. I was sent here to keep peace between what? It's so fun that you all are so energized by my speech. I see some like dancing, I think. Are you in pain now?
What's going on here?
My cabbage.
Throw up.
Why does my cabbage have a flower?
We just want to count the legitimate votes from your kin on Spindle.
Legitimate votes, it like go a little bit harder.
Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that looks. You need a bandage. So I'm like interspersed. I've really lost my train of thought. I'm giving them the like, oh, like little old me. I'm just keeping the peace, but actually, yeah, at this point, I'm maybe trying to join with the first aid. I feel legitimate.
And I think halfway through this, as the cabbages have really gotten into full force, and they're attacking this crowd of people. The people are getting like their, like wounds on their arms and legs from the cabbages biting them and attacking them.
And I'm gonna go, what's happening? Oh no, what's happening with all these cabbages?
And I'm controlling Peanut. I want to control Peanut to say, someone stop him.
Say it.
Did you give us that checkup, Kory?
Do I have to say it enthusiastically?
Let it be known that Kory's so mad that they're actually being puppeted right now.
Someone stop him.
And roll initiative.
How do we do that?
That'll be that.
That's roll movement.
Oh, cool. Oh.
Sharik got a 5.
I get a -2 to that because of the exosuit, right?
Yes.
That's a 3, baby.
I got a 3 as well.
4.
I got an 8 reduced to 6. I got armor.
Cabbages are attacking democracy.
I'm about to attack some cabbages.
I think part of the speech now is fun facts because I've spent all day doing like what an
Fun
analyst.
facts about your home.
Yeah, my home. So it's like
their home.
Their home. Sorry, their home. But all of the they're all actually single cells. They're like massive, like amoebae. And that's I'm like telling everyone like it's okay. It's just an amoeba. Like it's not even really a cabbage. Guys. Like, if there's a cabbage, you should be worried.
Pseudopoding people.
Great. And this big crowd, which I was not expecting to be in combat.
What else can we do?
Woo!
We're participating in democracy.
Has a combat score of D100.
Oh.
What?
And 144 health.
We're not fighting the
So how many
crowd,
rounds
are
of
we?
damage did I get in before we started combat?
3.
Cool. So they've already taken 18 damage.
Great.
Sick.
Wait, why would we be fighting the mob? The mob should be fighting.
Well, it's
The
just,
cabbages did damage to the mob,
Yeah.
but they may think that Sharik did it.
yes.
That's your goal, right?
That's
Right,
my
that's
goal.
the
Them
goal.
attacking
Why are
you,
they not
not you.
attacking
Yeah,
Sharik?
yeah.
And they also have a D4 for movement, so I'm going to roll for them initiative. So up first is the legs.
Boy,
I don't know what's going on.
I will see the cabbages attacking the citizens, which I think is bad. And as part of my Still Rider training, I'm like, oh, should probably attack the threat, which is cabbage, which I thought just moments ago was friend. Because used to stop ballot box from pile driving, but now cabbage have betrayed us. So I think my first action is going to be to sledgehammer a cabbage.
Yes.
Great.
I don't know what else to do.
Great, yeah, do it. Roll combat.
That's a D12 for me, I believe. So I'm gonna attempt to sledgehammer a cabbage with a 6.
You explode a cabbage.
Yeah, and I think just omnidirectionally, think speaking, just being like,
No, have no fear, citizens. Private Taps will protect you from the cabbages.
Okay, Sharik's up next.
Sharik is definitely in his mind going over the anti-Zapruder tape that will later the oral history of all these citizens. When remember the day the new prime minister wasn't killed by animated vegetables, which are actually single-celled organisms. Isn't that cool? But while doing that, what my mouth is saying is just extremely selfish. Okay, it's fine. I'll be fine. Help me get in there. And I'm just going to try to get through the crowd, not by being nimble or stealthy, but by being charming.
Great roll charm.
Great. That is a thing we did.
oh wait, if we kill him, does the vote still count?
I got a 6
Yeah.
plus
And
1
do we
is a
deliver the
7.
votes?
6 plus 1 is a 7. They don't have a will, so I'm going to roll movement for them. And they can't succeed even with a 4 out on their D4. So I think you, whatever you're doing here, it's confused them and maybe put fear into them because some of them think you're doing this. Some of them don't know what's happening at all. I think you have entered a pocket of the crowd who maybe couldn't really see you and don't really know what's going on. So they're like, who's this weird guy? Get his cabbage off of me!
It's okay. If you need a job, this isn't a deal. It's not a bribe thing, but if you need a job after I'm elected, just help. Can you get me through that door?
Can you get the cabbage off of me?
The door.
And I think this person who you've deputized starts pulling you further through the crowd. So
Thank you.
are 10 or 20 feet into this, you're about halfway through the crowd now. Let's say you're in the middle of the crowd. That's a great place
You now
to be.
have the title Deputy Mayor of the Door.
All right.
Not even just mayor, deputy mayor.
The door mayor.
Deputy Mayor of the Door.
Second in command.
All right, Geshra's up next.
Yeah, that's correct.
What are we doing?
I think, we're just trying to do anything. That's really what we're trying to do. So I think Geshra is going to start being like, no. And as he's walking, he's going to start trying to grab the ballot box and try to basically try to be let's get the ballots and try to be get people to get the ballots, but also have plants help move the thing.
Okay.
Since
Okay.
I have this thing going on for many more rounds.
And where are they taking it?
I think they're taking it into the
Into the building.
into the building because I genuinely don't know what else to do with this situation, and I'm kind of
You caused.
well, somebody had to do. Well, they had to get in there somehow.
I'm going to say what's happening here is that the ballot box is under Sharik when he was making the stump speech and has basically been moving head over tail so that he's been walking on the ballot box this whole time and is still standing on it.
That is absolutely yes, for sure. That's what's happening.
Thank you, good cabbages who like democracy.
And Sharik just thinks that he's taller than everyone else.
But at the same time, while that is happening, I'm going to be smacking a bunch of cabbages, which I'm actually in control of, to be stop it!
All right. Wonderful.
With my warhammer.
With your so you're destroying.
I'll do an
these
attack.
cabbages.
I'll do an attack. I'm not good at that.
Yeah, roll combat.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
It's a 2.
That's a 2. Well, I mean, it's versus a cabbage, so I think you just sort of hit one, and it
It rolls.
It bruises it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's more performative than anything. I'm really not a fighter.
Yeah.
You bruise it single cell.
All right, Karanis.
Yeah, I feel like it would kind of be more entertaining to watch this crowd tear Tariq apart. So I think I'm going to puppet Peanut to like grab a hold of Tariq's other arm to like keep him from moving. I've got you for an hour, so I might as well make use of you.
Yeah.
Would
Peanut,
that influence me to use my claws and bear hug?
You tell me.
Because I feel like probably.
Yeah, great. Yeah, roll combat.
Got that grippy.
Oh God. Claws and Bear Hug, for
Rawr.
those of you not reading the book right now, is a power that gives mongrels a lot more combat power because they have claws.
Your unarmed attack inflicts decom plus decom, so 5 plus 5.
Am I being attacked? Wait, what is?
You are being
okay,
attacked.
so I have to roll to dodge. So you
Yes.
got a 5 to hit. 6. Okay.
versus-
Oh, I
Time
can't,
to
I can't dodge that.
You cannot dodge that. All right, and so what was the damage you did?
11.
You take 11 damage, Sharif.
Oh, great. I have 1 health left.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Sharik's on low.
Oh, okay, that's great. I'm at the door. You know, I'm like thinking I'm getting in with the ballot box. I'm like, man, some of these cabbages were jerks, but some of them turn out to be helpful, just like people. People on Spindle, people in the provinces. Again, I'm writing like not even an acceptance speech, but like the speech I'll give 10 years from now. And yeah, a space bear grabs me from behind and like, I don't know, you want to describe how you like viciously destroy most of my body in this moment, or?
I am imagining that I'm trying to fight back, but I can't, so I'm just screaming windmill arms.
Oh, like you're regretting it inside, but
I'm
your
like-
body's like...
Cannot control whatsoever. Windmill at you, claws out, just like steamroll.
Damn. Yeah, so it's now the mob's turn. All of you, everyone except for Sharik, has convinced the mob that you're part of the mob because you've been hitting these. You've been hitting the cabbages, and you've been one of you hit Sharik. And
What's this pacifist mob gonna do?
Well, they just think you're part of them. And what they are going to do is they are going to try to pull Sharik back towards the front of the crowd. So they are going to roll their combat to do that, which is a...
You're gonna roll?
If there's an ethereal
You
human
want
being
100, which I do
I'm
have here.
filing paperwork. Oh my god!
Here.
What the fuck is that?
I didn't
It's a
think that I
D100.
would need this.
Insert
yeah.
musical
Hold on.
sting.
That's a 31.
Okay, I'll
Does that
roll a
hit?
d6. I got a natural 1.
Oh my god!
Well, Sharik's crowd surfing. But it's the worst. It's sort of like the anti-crowd surfing. It's the worst it can feel.
It's like if you put the beginning part of The Revenant over Woodstock, the documentary. So it's like a guy mauled by a bear who can't move, but there's
Oh
just
my
people
God.
celebrating because they realize they've like defeated tyranny in this moment. Yeah.
Yes. And usually you would take D20 automatic damage, but given the nature of the mob and what they're doing, I will spare you from that for the moment. For the moment.
Well, you did say at the beginning of last episode that you would return in later episodes.
Just didn't say when.
However, before we go back to the beginning of the round, there's another thing that happens.
Oh my god!
The ballot box was fortunately sitting on the side that has the opening on it. And the open side of this long, tall ballot box just basically flies off. This stone door of the box flies off into the air. It goes, 20, 30 feet into the air. It tumbles back onto the mob, onto someone's head. The mob takes 16 more damage.
Oh, I'm dead. You killed Terry.
This mob's taking a lot of damage. They're taking 34 damage.
Terry's not okay.
Terry's taken all of that damage.
Terry, yeah,
Rip Terry.
yeah. Fortunately, Terry's a still rider. No, no, Terry's just a guy, and he's dead
This
now.
episode is recorded in loving memory of Terry.
And out of the box come 4 strange-looking humanoids. They would look like people, but they seem to be shining sort of like gems. They're very, very odd-looking. You know, it is truly a person, but wrong.
Ballots have bodies.
Sorry?
Ballots have bodies.
Well, you know, them coming out of the box, the ballots just pour out. There's sort of a shower of ballots as they come through them. So they step out of this box and start going towards Sharik.
You didn't say you'd be bringing the absentees. The
I
whole
think
point is to not have them here.
I'm like hallucinating. It's like Ophelia amid the floating pond lilies. But it's great. It feels very pleasant, even though feel like I'm dying because a bear is mauling me to death. But I see like these kind of angelic avatars bringing me all these votes that have my name selected over and over.
And they do every single ballot except for one.
The one on the top.
The one on the top. Which is more handled than the rest for some reason.
Has a big toe print on it.
Yeah.
I
And
don't
some
have
votes.
toes. I technically have like crystalline spores.
Just as a point of
Point of order.
accuracy.
And just to show you, this is the page in the book that has these types
You
of
have
people
toes?
in them.
That's not me.
No. This is these
Okay.
types of people.
those Power Rangers?
Yes, exactly. These beautiful Power Rangers on page 341 of the Stillfleet Choral Rulebook, available
not an ad.
online. And yeah, they are walking towards Sharik, and I am going to roll move for them, which is a D12, and enter them into.
Are they like
the
walking
order.
like hostily towards Sharik?
They're walking
or
cool.
Cool, like chivalrous, like we're here to protect you, or like we're here to like further the mauling.
If it was in slow motion and there was really cool music over it, you would get the sense that this is like, you know, like a villainous team.
Okay,
Oh.
cool. Yeah, that's good to know.
Yeah. So they got a 3, so they are going to go in the turn order alongside.
Hey, Kiranis, can you wrap this up so I can stop running over people? That'd be real cool.
mauling your way through the crowd.
What? Just that.
Okay, on my turn, I'll stop you.
Man.
Probably.
Alrighty.
I
Oh
think
my god.
We're
I
back
know-
to taps.
I know we're supposed to be hyper intelligent, but I think I see these villainous things walking towards the thing that I'm supposed to the person. I'm
You know
supposed
what
to
these
protect.
are also.
Oh, do I?
These are XDs from the Escher-esque. They're the humans who evolved in the Escher-esque over thousands of years.
And they're villainous.
Well, they're just people, but these ones don't seem very nice. You know, they
Yeah.
have Escher-esque blades. They have fancy armor. They're glowing in a more menacing way than usual.
Yeah, so they're glowing menacingly and walking towards someone that we were here to do a job for, so I'm going to attack them.
Alrighty, yeah. Roll of combat.
I'm going to...
There's 4 of them, and these are 4 individuals.
I will shoot the one that is most menacing with a metaphysical shotgun that will be represented by a bowling ball flying forward at intense velocity.
Amazing. All right, yeah. So roll combat for that,
Good job. Well made. Oh, it's a 4.
and then I will roll their D12 movement. Ooh, they got a 5, and so the bowling ball, they just sort of lightly cock their head, and it
Whizzes
sails
by.
right to where it was before.
Nice. Cool. And then I will begin to wade through the crowd towards them.
Great. Yeah. It doesn't take you that long, and I think you're sort of like up on them
Yeah,
now.
cool,
So
cool.
they, they'll have to push past you.
I'm protecting Sharik, I think. So we'll see.
Alrighty. Next up is Geshra.
Oh, I thought it was Sharik.
Oh no, sorry, it is Sharik. Yes.
I'm gonna gunch up. I'm gonna slap a patch of synthetic opioid on my arm to restore health because I don't want to die. While trying to get my protectors, I'm just mumbling like, "We're all on the same team. Who's on Team Democracy? Raise your hand." I'm not gonna raise my hand because of the gunch, but I would be raising my hand. And I regain 3 health in a haze. And yeah, I don't know why. I feel like you're on the same side. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know who's on whose side right now.
I really don't
Both
know.
in and out of game.
They look like angels.
It's like I have a job to do, and also they're in my way. And also, I agree with them, but I have a job to do. All of these things I've been doing to forward my teloi, by the way, which is survival. So,
Great.
you know, I don't know if there's bonuses associated with those things, but I don't know if that helps. But yes, I think. Well, I've still got this Zoofy up.
Yeah. You have another 2 rounds of these cabbages.
You also regain 2 grit when you fulfill your telos, but it's up not up to the GM or you. It's up to the other players. So you would be like, the reason I'm doing this is blah, and they can say, yeah, you get 2 grit back.
I don't know that I would advocate for any of that yet necessarily, but I think maybe. Okay. Anyway,
It's not up to me, but I would let you have them.
great.
It's
I'd
two-
love
it's
to
2
have
little
those
grits.
2 grits. Team,
Yeah, go ahead.
great, cool.
It sounds
That's
very
good.
survival.
I'm
Cabbages.
just trying to survive, baby. Cabbages. All right. So I think what's gonna happen is the plants, which is not a concentration or anything, it just is happening. I think the plants are basically going to release the crowd in this moment. Just release them, not necessarily. And I guess if there are plants around those things, they'll attack them, I suppose, to do 6 damage.
Yeah.
But then otherwise, I think I want to.
They don't get to resist that, right? They just sort
No,
of
it's
surrounded by
literally
plants.
there is no. It just says they don't do much damage.
Great.
Um,
But it's 6 damage for each of the 4.
and they also provide 1 damage reduction to me and any friendlies within 100 meters. So keep that in mind that you all have a +1 DR, especially essentially while you're around this. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna. Can I make a reason check to see if they're gonna hurt me?
Yeah.
But with just for free, before I make a decision.
Yep.
Cool. That's gonna be a D12, and I'm good at this. I said. The big spin. Is that a 1? Yep. Never mind. Well, I'm just gonna.
They're coming for you.
They're coming. They're straight up coming for me.
They're coming for you.
Are they?
With that 1, they're coming for you.
Great. Okay. Cool. Well, I'm going to hide. I'm gonna run away. Can I hide in the?
You can get on my back. I'm still in attack
I'm
mode.
just gonna hide behind the big beefies.
Great. Yeah.
Is that a roll?
I think you could just do that.
I'm done. I did it.
Latch
It's just
on.
movement. Yeah.
I just did it.
Great. Curtis, what are you gonna do first?
I'm going to release Peanut.
Thank fuck.
Because I need to use more concentration to do to attack or do anything I want to do.
Great.
I release Peanut and I'm like, thanks for letting me use your body. And then in a non creepy way. And then
Somebody back on Spindle and Co's HR just feels like a tingle in their spine.
I'm screaming later.
and then I will pull out my shotgun.
Great. You shooting him?
I'm shooting him.
Shooting him. Great.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Roll some combat.
All right. So
That's a 2.
ooh, I got a 2.
And they got an 8. Yeah. So you try to shoot them. What's that look like?
I feel like I try to shoot them, but there's too many people in the way, and so somebody's flailing around in the crowd or running, and it knocks my aim off. And so it.
Oh, and you shoot in the sky.
I shoot in the sky.
Damn. And yeah, someone's like, ah, my ear.
A cabbage just falls to the ground.
Great. Yeah, and that's what happens there. Peanut, you have your body again.
Thank goodness. So they're coming just in this general direction, which is now our general direction.
They're headed towards Sharik.
Do we still want to save them?
I never wanted to save them.
I can hear you.
I mean, I'm trying to, but that's because I don't know what's going on.
Listen, I just want to get back home alive, so I'm going to attack as well. We're just going back to windmill. That felt really nice. 9?
They got a 9 as well, so you do hit a roll for damage,
Hell yeah.
and that's your double.
That's my double. Oh, fuck me.
Nope, 10.
10 plus 5. Oh, wow. You really whack one of these people.
Hell yeah! You don't need to control me. I'm on my own.
Noted.
You hit one of these XDs who just like helmet like cracks. You hear like a really, really sickening noise as they fall to the ground. Still alive, but like very, very stunned. This XD has 1 health left.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
I think one of the others who is behind you and sort of still walking towards Sharik says,
It's none of your business.
I will turn you into doodles.
Too bad.
and on their turn, one of them grabs the one who was on the ground and helps them up. The other 2 go to grab Sharik. Does Sharik resist this?
Just real quick, did that one that just goes damage take the 6 damage from the plants in that
Yes.
last round?
1
Okay,
health
cool.
left.
So they all. Okay, cool.
Can I roll reason to see? Wait, do I know them? Because
Please.
I love pretending to know people, but I got a natural 1.
Yeah, you totally know them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure, of course.
These guys are your friends.
You get the angels, yeah. No, I love when I'm
Biblically
on
accurate
drugs because
angels.
of the bear that I hired to. Anyway, yeah, come on, let's get me in. Let's count the votes.
Venmo, do you know this guy? I don't know what you're talking about.
We're all deputy mayors.
And your deputy mayors grab you under the arms and
You all
start
get your own door.
dragging you towards the ballot box.
Okay, no. We're taking the box inside, not me in the box. That's like a weird reversal of the
And
job.
they've jumped in the box and you have fallen in the box with them.
You hear my voice as wherever I'm going, just like cartoonishly, echoing out of like, okay, well, you at least tell me your names, and then we'll talk about your mayoral deputarial duties.
Fellas, friends,
Friends.
pals, buddies.
And they're gone, and the other 2 also jump into the box.
Well, shit.
I'm not going in.
I'm gonna jump into
That
the
was-
box.
You're gonna jump in the box?
Oh, get my food!
Yeah, I think there's a quick moment of silence. The mob realizes they're no longer being attacked. The guy they were most angry at, who some of them thought was attacking them, has been taken in a sort of crazed moment of violence. And so they sort of start backing away from this thing. And yeah, Taps jumps right in.
I think Taps will yell,
Get the box to the building.
I think what's gonna happen. Are we out of initiative?
For now.
I think all of the little plants just collect all of the ballots and just like carry them back. Like they just like roll over on all the little plants in the grass, just like rolls them back up into the box.
Great.
So all of the ballots go back into the box.
They go back into the box, and what you see as this happens is that not only has the lid of the box been blasted off, but so has a false bottom of the box. And what you are seeing is a portal. That is not just a ballot box. Sharik and the XDs and the ballots are nowhere to be seen.
All I'm saying is all we have
And
to
the
do is get this box with the ballots into the room, and then we're done.
You big dumb idiot.
I've already jumped in. It's all right. You can move the box still. The box can still be moved.
Peanut, let's move the box into the room, and then we're done. We can go.
So the 3 of you outside are just dragging this box into the building.
Yeah.
We can go.
I think the mob is crazed enough, and the co-side of it sort of forms a phalanx around you all that lets you get into this building. They slam the door, they lock the door, they put a big fire poker in the door as some people in the mob try to get in and they can't.
They could say just get the box in to be counted. The
You got
ballot's
the
not
box in
there.
to be
It's
counted,
different.
You got the ballots in. There's exactly right. Well, I got as many ballots as I could. It's not my fault. There's a portal inside of the thing where all the ballots went to when I put the ballots back into the box.
I mean, if the prime minister never shows up to govern, then
All I'm saying is we're good.
We bought
Yeah.
the box.
I'm cool with that.
Should we go home? I'm gonna take 2 grit.
We should get some of that bread first.
Oh,
That's a
I
good
chose
idea.
adrenaneline. Do I get 2 grit for that? For
Yeah.
driving? Yes, I'll take some grit. For
Right?
that.
So good. Fuck, I love it if we just left you.
That's hilarious. Do it.
The permanent split the party on episode 2.
God, that's funny.
You listen to me, you big dummy.
Yes.
You can walk back.
Yes.
I'm not waiting for you to come home.
Taps in the portal.
Yes.
As you had this quick conversation as they're dragging this portal around. From your perspective, you see the things inside the portal moving, but the portal is still in space.
Yeah.
You also, I would say, you are not subject to Escher-esque nausea, which most people are because you're, already halfway
I'm mostly there.
Yeah. What you see is the following happen. Sharik, would you roll move for me?
Sure, I love rolling a d6 and getting a natural 1 again.
All right. And one of the XDs rolls a D10, and they get a 4. So not a great roll, but good enough to stab you through with an Escher-esque blade, doing 3 damage.
Great. So as we're falling into higher dimensions, presumably. And puke is just trailing out of my mouth as I'm trying to bullshit my way into somehow making people who've obviously come to assassinate me into like people who work for me because they're going to get a job when I become prime minister. As that happens, I am stabbed.
You are stabbed through and again have 1 health left.
Yeah, and we're in like, it's not even microgravity, it's just like gravity as we experience presumes being in 3 space, and we're now in this like unfolded higher dimensional space. So there's like
so the puke is coming out of you
blood,
but also back into you.
Exactly. And it's like
and going up and down and through,
Yeah, it's the vibe of BoJack Horseman, but it's by Picasso. So you're just seeing like shards of information. You get it, right? I mean,
it looks like looking through a prism, but walking around. That is how it feels to be in the Escher-esque. You see the local environment, but way more of it and way at angles that don't really make sense to the 3-space brain.
And so I think I die in a kind of Ouroboros fashion, talking to myself, and like liquids are coming out of and re-entering myself, but like in the wrong order. So I end up sort of crystallizing into a sort of just like ring-like sculpture, something that would be in an office park of an awful tech startup, but by Braque or Picasso. So it has this kind of kineticism and just gore to it that you can't even explain. But yeah, the last things that reverberate out in a way that would make any sense to 3-spacers or 3-space-like legs is just, the most banal, like, I could get you in the commissary and there's really good croissants!
And another stab, and that's been Sharik, everybody.
Wow, thank you. That's a wrap on Sharik, everyone.
It's a wrap on Sharik.
Wow.
Hey, love dying on screen.
This has not been a parody of Eric Adams. What does Taps do?
I mean, I think witnessing this death in this very beautiful 4th dimensional way, I think I'm actually very moved again. And then I'm going to look at the XDs and be like,
So, what's up?
Well, we got paid to do that.
By whom?
Roll charm.
D4.
This is it.
1.
Yeah, they have a D10 will, so let's see if they get a 1.
Ruin your whole game plan for this entire campaign with 1.
Just rolling 1
Just
over.
1.
No, I
didn't think it was particularly charming. I'm just being direct.
You're like, by who?
Well, they got an 8.
Amazing.
And so they look at you and they're like,
That's above your pay grade.
I mean, that's fair. I don't get paid very much. I don't know if I'm getting paid at all anymore. I also don't know if money means anything to me, personally. But that's besides the point. I am pontificating.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, so, what's the deal? Why did you want to kill him?
Because we got paid too.
Why?
We're not allowed to tell you that. That's part we got paid not to tell anyone.
Oh, why?
I can't tell you that because we got paid.
I love just using the toddler method. It's great.
You did try to shoot me in the head earlier.
Oh, because you came out and attacking the guy that I thought I was with? That maybe was...
Yeah, because we were paid to get him.
And I was paid to do the opposite of get him.
Yeah, you failed.
Oh, that's true.
We never had a problem with you.
Why?
Because we weren't paid to have one.
Oh. Do we still have to fight, though?
No.
Well, so what happens now?
You just go.
Okay.
they start ripping the ballots up.
I was like, oh, no. That's actually, I need to get the ballots inside the house. I'm still paid to do that, even if he's a statue.
No.
Oh, I'm going to fight you now.
That sucks.
Yeah.
And I think we'll call that a wrap.
Yeah.
This has been Dungeons & Drominard's Still Fleet campaign. I'm Ben Ferber, your Grim Venture manager.
And I'm Mieko Gavia as Kiranus.
And I'm John Johnson as Gunnery Sergeant Taps.
Kory Flores as Peanut.
Chris Diercksen as Geshravidel.
With special guest.
Wythe Marschall as Tariq Shadams.
This has been Dungeons & Drominard.
Dungeons & Drominards is produced by Percival, Hornak, and Nicholas Orvis, and co-produced, mixed, and edited by Ben Ferber. Music in this episode was Tack Banshee by Will Savino and the Shardcaster Network on Mars by Sam Tyndall from the Stillfleet original soundtrack. If you'd like to help us continue exploring the intersections of theater and tabletop role-playing games, consider leaving us a review on your podcast app of choice or supporting us on Patreon, which gets you access to our patron-only bonus content, including our patron-exclusive show Skit Bash. You can find us at patreon.com/Dungeons & Drominards. You can find our social media, website, and cast bios at the link tree in our show notes. Our core ensemble members are Todd Backus, Jovane Caamano, Anthony Sertel Dean, Christopher Diercksen, Ben Ferber, Kory Flores, Mieko Gavia, Tess Huth, Romana Isabella, John Johnson, CJ Linton, C. Meaks Meaker, Leo Mock, Phan, and Tristan B. Willis. Tune in next week for another exciting episode.
That's fun, everyone.
Yeah. All right.
Oh my gosh.
What happened?
You had 2 jobs.
And neither of them.
Neither
of
the math.
them.
Getting the back.
Tariq Saddam.
Ben told me I was playing a corrupt politician, so I was like, this is great. There's one thing I know Ben and I love following in the news. We have a lot to talk about here. So.
It took me so long.
It was really just one joke. He's just going to keep talking about deputy mayors. That's all I had, really.
It was great, though.
That's all Eric Adams has.
I mean,
too.
it's
Yeah.
not anymore.
Not Turkish money.
Yeah.
By the time this comes out, he's probably in prison, right?
I don't know. It depends on what's going on outside the World Trade Center.
No,
He might get
died.
clemency.
Pregnant pause, yeah.
Bye, everybody. Okay, bye.
Oh, that went.